y'all. Today we gonna be doing a little chit chat, little talking, you know what I'm saying, with my girlies, and we gonna wind down. Now, before you start being like, Zanaya, why is there hella ice in your wine cup? Because I don't got that much wine. So, I use the ice as a filler situation, but it's still gonna get it done. And yes, YouTube, I am 23, girl, 23. So, only drink if you're 21. Today we're gonna do a chit chat on 10 things they did not tell me about being plus size at HBCU. And I just feel like my plus size girlies that are watching, y'all need to know these things. Filler. Y'all need to know these things. Okay, we are drinking some Barefoot Pink Moscato. She's the only one I ever drink. I'm not really a Stella Rose girl, but it's nothing personal. I'm just not one of those, you know. If you like chit chats like these, like, comment, subscribe, comment below things that maybe you didn't really know that I'm gonna tell you from my personal experience. So yeah, stay tuned. And if you want to see each timestamp when we're talking about each topic, I do have it in the description. If you just want to kind of skim through, you know, I'll be on YouTube too. I know the vibes. So yeah, continue watching. Number 1, and I have these in my notes, ready to be said. Number 1, we'll have back it up. You will have an identity crisis on your clothes or what style you want to go for context, because I didn't really give context. I used to go to Wisconsin State University. Go Rams. Great school. Not for me, but great school. You should go. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I definitely noticed when I got there is that I had an identity crisis. I didn't know how I wanted to look, who I was trying to, not say be like, but you know, fit in and shit. And like, and I came from Fayetteville, North Carolina, if y'all don't know, which is bumfuck basically. I've seen things on the internet, but around this time period, I was all up in lust with some girl with a light skin stud. Stay away from them. With the eyes and the curly hair, stay away. I was all up in love, was not even thinking about how I want to look. And then once I got on campus, I said, damn, them high school clothes is not going to hit it. They're not going to, and I didn't have no money. So this is definitely for people who are on a budget like me, like, you know, middle class going to college. You got just enough for the, you know, some groceries in your apartment to, I mean, not your apartment. You have just enough for your groceries in your dorm to look like something. Yeah, that demographic of girls, that's me. I had an identity crisis. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and it was hard just trying to, you know, go out, figure out like, what do I wear? It was just too much. Nobody tells you, but it's too much. The second thing is you could possibly make the wrong choice and go with like tighter clothes or maybe something just a little more risque because that's what you see other girls doing, right? But then you end up going to class, full butt out, butt crack showing, you can't breathe. And then you're just uncomfortable as fuck because you sit there and you try to make other people not think that you were like not a fashionista or you knew what you were doing. And it just sucks. It's not fun. Don't do it. Third thing is you might actually choose the right choice. And I'm not gonna say right, but for you, let's say that was the right choice for you to go comfortable because you don't want to really deal with buying new stuff. Then you look lazy. Then people are looking at you like, oh yeah, I know her, don't know your name, don't know anything about you because you're the girl that walks around with sweatpants and hoodies and Crocs all day. Now listen, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with wearing Crocs, wearing sweatpants. But when you bring the high school stuff into college and that's what you're wearing as your everyday clothes, yeah, baby, it ain't gonna cut it. At the HBCU, it ain't gonna cut it. Because they're gonna, not say they're gonna make you feel like you're not there, but you will hide in the shadows because you're not doing anything. You're just here for education, which is cool, but HBCUs, we know, baby, they dress up for Fried Chicken Wednesday. So you gotta put that shit on. And it can definitely just, as a plus size woman, it can definitely just take your confidence down because you decide to go comfortable because you don't want your fupa hanging out. You don't want your butt crack showing. You don't want to just feel uncomfortable. And then next thing you know, now nobody knows your name or it looks like you don't try when really you're just trying your hardest. And just nobody tells you that you have to balance, you know? It's weird, it's weird. Number 4, if you have a friend group that happens to be all petite girls or just smaller women, just go ahead and accept that you might not feel like the best when y'all do those big meetups. For instance, say you got like 3-4 homegirls. My friend group was 8 girls. We did survive. Now that's a conversation for another day with my girl Amber. Yeah, that's a conversation for another day. I had a friend group of 8 girls, and often we would go hang out with other group of people, and it would be a group of guys. And it was cool, it was fun, but it was just like, I felt overlooked a lot. Majority of my friends, like 5 of them were cheerleaders, and the other 3 were just slim girls. Like, it wasn't really not say special, but there was nothing like that made people want to be their friends. But my friends that were cheerleaders, they wanted to be outside, and when I wanted to be outside, but 5 cheerleaders and my big ass, mind you, this is what I looked like in college. Bad as fuck. Can't tell me I wasn't bad as fuck. But you know, then like I didn't have the confidence I have now, where I realized all that weight I was worrying about, girl, it got worse. It got worse. Yeah. Friend groups that you meet up with other friend groups, you might not feel the best, so I just advise to not always attach yourself to things that may be in your comfort zone. If you feel like you can't handle being around niggas and they're not gonna say hey to you, or they're not gonna give you special treatment because simply they don't know who you are, but also they're not benefiting anything from you because you are the plus size girl of the group, girl, don't go. Fuck them. Because they're gonna be the same motherfuckers in your DM 3 years later. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright, number 5, girl. Walking around tired. And this is even for my like smaller people. They're tired. So just imagine what your big ass is gonna be. Tired. And it's so embarrassing. Like, I gotta go to class, but I'm going up these steps, but now I'm huffing and puffing in the cab, and everybody is not looking at you. But if you're like me, you know, social anxiety, you think everybody's looking at you, and you're tired as fuck. But it's okay. Everybody's tired. It just takes a little more effort for you to get to places, you know, without huffing and puffing. I recommend bring a water bottle and get some good shoes, because baby, ain't nothing worse than when your feet hurt and you gotta sit there and pump to get to class because you're late because you decided to go out last night. You know, it's just not cute. It's not cute. Number 6. Ooh, now this one I know too well. Hookup culture. Now listen. All girls experience this in college. This is not just a plus size girl thing. But what I can say is, if you're a demographic like me where you were never ugly, you never put that shit on, you always had that shit on, but nobody just could suck up the pride to be like, yeah, I like her juicy ass. You know, they wanted to flex and shit. So when you got to college and you see all these dudes that's flirting with you, mind you, you're going with your friend groups, they not giving you no attention. When you're private, they're flirting with you, they're trying to talk to you. You find yourself falling into this hookup culture that kind of feeds your self-esteem. Personal experience now. If you a bad bitch that's plus size and you said, bitch, I don't give a fuck, power to you. Me, 2018, didn't have it. So I definitely fell into that hookup culture. Like, if I'm not getting some consistently, or I'm not getting multiple dudes to come at me, that means I'm not doing something right. When really it was just, they're gonna hook up with anybody. It's just being plus size, they're not gonna go tell everybody. They're gonna probably keep it to themselves, which sucks, because now it's like, oh, but yeah, it's very, very hard. Do not fall into that category of, oh, I am plus size, so I'm supposed to just let people be with me because, you know, he's not ugly or he's not the worst. Like, girl, no. Hookup culture is bad for everybody. That's how you get STDs. Stay safe. Number 7. Girl, they don't tell you. Let me, hold on. Girl, they don't tell you. Ooh, that was a little strong. Girl, the ice is supposed to melt it down. 7, they don't tell you that them seats, no matter what type of class you're in, because that's one thing you also don't know. When you go into college, there's so many different type of classrooms. You have your lecture halls, you have your regular classrooms that might have like high school seats, and then you might have the classrooms where they have like these rolly seats where I guess when you do group projects, it makes it easier for people to group up and stuff like that. And baby, all them seats is different sizes. Yeah, all of them. So if you're like me, like I said, if you got your own version of plus size, do your thing. But if you're plus size like me, booty. All I got is booty. And girl, them seats is not big enough. Like they're gonna be big enough, but prepare to just kind of feel like you're kind of holding your breath when it comes to sitting down, because if this chair breaks in my microeconomics 135, I have to drop out, you know? So it's a lot. It's a lot, especially if you're maybe heavier than me. When I was in college, I was probably in my late 200s, real shit. So it's like I always had more weight around my stomach, my butt, my thighs, and it was just harder. It was just harder to go to places and not feel like I'm gonna break a chair. I'm not that damn big, but you know what I'm saying, like you don't know that, especially when you know you walking, you tired, right? When we go back to number 5, or yeah, what's a 5? Yeah, back to number 5. You tired as fuck. You get to the class, and now you done broke the fucking chair. Now you look silly. You look silly and you're embarrassed. So just be prepared that not all the seats are the same. Some are smaller than others, and some of them are like, you know, they got the little handles on it. So you might be squeezed in. But it's okay. You're going to make it through, girl. You're going to make it through because that class is only an hour and 45. And fuck it, if you like me, I will leave. Yeah. On 8. Hold on. 8. Okay, number 8 and 9 kind of tie together. So I'm just going to talk about them in one cohesive thing. So 8, 9, you're gonna live in dorms. If you are gonna live in dorms, let's make it clear. If you're gonna live in dorms, just go ahead and prepare for these 2 things. Number 8, which is if your bed goes up or down, which majority, like especially freshman year dorms do, you're gonna be fucking sick and tired of jumping on the bed, or if you get a stool, you're gonna just be tired of that. But if you put it on the ground, now you're stuck having no space. You have no space. Oh. So yeah, now you're stuck having no space, and it just feels like you can never win or lose. Like I either got a fucking Superman in my bed, or I gotta just go get me a damn storage unit at this point. So that's kind of annoying. And then number 9, the shower situation. Girl, I'm telling you, because I love you. Nobody told me. Oh, trust you will be in that handicap. Yeah. Because, like I said, my demographic, I'm shaped. Booty. Baby, you go in that regular size shower, community style shower. Oh, your ass is going to touch that wall, and now it just kind of wasted the whole shower. So, what I did was I only used the handicap accessible shower because I didn't sit down or anything. It was just bigger, and I could walk around, have my caddy, you know, on the floor. Like, instead of having it, like, on the floor, but it's, like, right there in my square bubble, you know? So be prepared to be in the handicap accessible, and that you're probably going to want to have like all types of cleaning products and stuff, because no matter how much the ladies come and clean, there's no way they're cleaning that shit down like my mama do. There's no way they're cleaning it down. Fuck my mama. There's no way they're cleaning it down like my grandma is doing on a Sunday, and after all the cousins came and visit, cleaning the shower down. They're not coming in there doing that. They're doing their that's about it. Change the toilet paper, but that's about it, girl. So take your ass to handicap accessible, and make sure you got some type of spray cleaning if you're OCD like that. Me, I would just come in there quickly, get my shit done. Oh, and shower shoes. Girl, you better have some fucking shower shoes. Don't piss me off, because that right there ain't no joke. I don't know what you can get, but like fungus on your foot, but that's just nasty. So yeah, you want to have shower shoes. You want to go in the handicap accessible shower, and you might want to have some cleaning products if you're picky like that, because I promise you can't trust them ladies that much. And mind you, I stayed in a nice dorm. I stayed in probably like, if you have to number them, it was the number 1 nicest dorm for freshmen, but then they just built a new one. So that one was just, I mean, new of course, but I had a nice dorm, cute. I think it was like 16 girls on my floor, and it was a community bathroom on both sides. So it wasn't like I was really battling that many girls, but still, girls is dirty. You don't know where these girls come from. You don't know these girls. Only you know is that you gotta watch that ass every day, and that ass is bigger than all these other hoes. So they might go in there and do a little do and go. You know, you don't know, a bitch could be peeing in the shower, girl. I'm not gonna put that image in your brain, but I'm just saying, watch it back. Last, final thing, nobody told me about being plus size at HBCU is that you're gonna go through all that fucking shit to not give a fuck. To not only either gain hella weight and be like, damn, I was bad. Like, I didn't have no reason to be beating myself up about clothes and how I presented myself, like, just cut my best. Or you're gonna lose hella weight and be like, damn, I wish I just gave my 18-year-old self a fucking big ass hug because she was just a fucking kid, like literally a teenager. Because I don't care what nobody says. When you turn 18, you're still a fucking teenager. Until you pass the teen, in your words, like 19, you're a teenager still. And your body is gonna treat you as such. So, yeah, it was not worth it. Don't beat yourself up. Have fun. Buy clothes. Do what you need to do. And just live your life. Live your life. A lot of places I do recommend to buy clothes. If you are going to college and you're struggling, especially as a plus size girl, go get that fast fashion. Fuck what they talking about. Talk about some don't get sheen because of the slut. I ain't got nothing to do with that because I need to have this shit on when you know what I'm saying, when the homecoming come around. You need to have that shit on. So I say go to Shein, girl, go to Pretty Little Thing, go to Fashion Nova Curve. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Fashion Nova, I would keep that for the homecoming vibes, or maybe like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep that for the homecoming vibes. Don't be pushing too much money into Fashion Nova. I would get like some good amount of jeans, maybe a couple trendy like shirts that people like, you know, it's just on Fashion Nova, girl. And after that, sheen that shit up and go to Walmart, go to Goodwill, go to Rainbow, do what you gotta do, and put that shit on. Cause a real bitch gonna know how to put that shit on no matter where she got it from. And yeah, don't care about the groups of men that maybe won't give you notice because they're gonna notice you later. And don't care about, you know, if you're sweating or you're huffing and puffing getting to class. It don't matter, because the same motherfuckers you sitting there trying to not act like you're tired in front of are about to drop out. I promise you, they're about to drop out. So I love y'all. I love y'all down. Like, comment, subscribe. Drop any of the comments you want me to talk about in the comments. And I'll be back with my next Chick Chat wind down when I got something juicy. Bye.
You wanna get with me, stop it.